ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಆದಂಥ ಜಯಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ನವೀನ್ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ದೀಕ್ಷಿತ್, and the entire teaching and the students, staff and everyone. It's not very surprising because I always believe that hardworking people and passionate people will always bring about great changes to the education, and that's what I see whenever I meet Jaiprakash, and I'm sure all of you would have interacted with him, and through his passion for education and his hard work and commitment, that's the progress that I see in front of my eyes today, and I'm sure you're all getting quality education, and we are all about having a great future ahead of you. That's what I can foresee in your faces right now. So what I understand again is there is three segment of students out here: incoming students, there are students who are already pursuing your graduation out here, and outgoing students. I will keep my discussions from commerce perspective, because I'm a commerce graduate, and I was in your seats maybe 10-15 years ago, and what I went through and whatever my experiences are there, I just give my suggestions on that basis to all of you. The first part is for the incoming students. You are all starting your graduation at this point in time. My piece of advice to all of you is that you have just completed your PUC. Don't ignore whatever you have learned in your PUC. It starts from your golden rules of accounting if you are graduates, the BCom students. It's very basic, fundamental. If you think what you learned in PUC is very minute and not that much material, trust me, out of my experience I can tell you the basics, the debit, the receiver, credit, the giver, or the personal, real, nominal account, all that golden rules that you have learned, that is going to take you places till the time of your retirement. If you are in accounts team or accounts field, you need that for your knowledge. So keep focusing on your fundamentals. Whatever you have learned in your PUC is going to take you places. Of course, BCom will enrich you or enhance you from your skill set that you have taken out in your PUC, but just don't ignore or unlearn whatever you have learned in your last 2 years. That is going to be very important. And for the students who are already pursuing BCom, you are in your first year, second year, third year, as the case may be, what I want to say is that plan up what is after BCom. That is very important. What next is something that you have to think at this point in time, not after completing your BCom. Of course, you need to already take the decision at this point in time. My suggestion is you plan up what you want to do. And in this era, or in this timeline, in this generation, just BCom might not be that much sufficient. That's something that you have to keep in mind. Of course, there are certain companies, if you get into, there are big fours in the accounting field or the finance or the consultancy field. We call it PwC, KPMG, EY, Deloitte. These entities, if you can join or if you can make your career out of it, it is well and good. As a BCom graduate, you can pick it up from there. Apart from that, if you want to start your monotonous routine accounting field, it's not that easy, or that maybe 15-20 years back it was okay. At this point in time, you have to think about your career. What next you want to do? You want to take up any professional course, or you want to pursue your MBA? You just plan it up when you are in your second year of your BCom. One piece of advice, and again, see, financially, if you want to do MBA and all that, some of you can put that investment, some of you might not be able to put that investment. So plan it up, because what I can advise you is that after BCom, for those who can't afford to taken up MBA or some other courses due to financial issues, one of the useful thing is that you can join a CA firm or something like that, where you can get the expertise. You don't think about monetary at that point in time. Learn what is accounting about, what is finance field is about, what is all the things that you can do in your career. Join any organizations, take some experience, then again you can pursue further master degrees, MCom or MBA, or whatever your future professional courses if you want to plan up to. And for those students who are outgoing today or completed your BCom, my piece of advice to you is that be thorough professional from the stage, because you are already a graduate. What is expected out of you is that you have to be very disciplined. You are done with your college days. Generally, students and college ಹುಡುಗರು ಆ ಥರ that seriousness might not be seen in everyone. But ನೀವು ಇವಾಗ the chosen field is, if it is commerce, then you are taking up a lot of responsibility. The financial numbers are on your shoulder. So you have to become a person who is very responsible enough. As an outgoing student, you should be somebody who can be handling the accounts of a business, of a company, or whatever it might be. For you to be able to do that, you have to be a great person. So develop your personality skills. That's very important. And having said this, for all the three stages of the students who are here, I just want to recollect my journey so far. What I went through and what are the things that I came across. Maybe 17th of August 2007, that's when I started my career. About 15 years back, I joined a CA firm and I worked there for about 4 years. I learned a lot of things. I started my career at taking 2,000 per month as salary. I didn't, it was a stipend basically. So we didn't focus about the earning part, we learned the things, and in 2012 I joined Ernst & Young, it's one of the global big four, and I was being paid about 30,000 at that point in time, and in 2012 again I cleared my CA and things changed thereupon. What I want to tell you is that plan your career properly, and there should not be any scope or leverage for you to go back and change things. When you are a student, whatever decisions that you take, that defines your next 30-40 years of your life. So, and again, I joined PwC later on from 2012, and 2015 I started my own office or organization, and today we are able to at least employ 20-25 people and take care of their expenses of life. So that's what education gives about in your life. In 2007, 15 years back, if I had to look back, I was taking 2,000 per month. At this point in time, I have come to a stage where that was purely possible only because of my education and hard work. As a student at your age, probably I was doing CA along with BCom, and we used to roughly spend 14-15 hours every day, morning 5:30 to evening 11 o'clock. I used to do BCom and CA classes and articleship. There were so many things that we did, and when I look back, I don't really feel there is need or necessity for a role model or any of that type. When you look back 5 years down the line, you should be feeling proud about yourself. Whatever you have done, you should feel proud about the things, the decisions that you took. That's more important in life, and I hope you are getting some of the points that I am trying to put across to you. End of the day, the final mantra is hard work, hard work, hard work. Of course, smart work is important, but hard work will take you places. Smart work will enhance it. So you have commitment, passion for what you are doing. Have a vision for next 20-30 years, not just as on today or next 2 years, 3 years down the line, where you want to be, what you want to achieve in your life. And it's one life, don't waste it getting into things that after 5 years, 10 years down the line, you will be regretting about. Okay? And I think that's my few piece of words or advice to all of you, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.